Hi, good afternoon. My name is Blake Chow, it's B-L-A-K-E-C-H-O-W. You know, I just want to say on behalf of the Los Angeles Police Department, if you've followed this whole incident, all week we've been standing together as a regional team. The sheriff, district attorney, thank you, Mr. Hockman, city attorney, supervisors, city council members, because the only way we're going to have an impact and keep our community safe is if we stand together and we operate as a team. And I will tell you, in the Palisades area and the fires that we've experienced in Los Angeles, isn't it bad enough we have 40,000 people potentially that have been evacuated from an area, and then we get a handful of people that want to come up with activity to go victimize them. It's not enough that they have to worry about their properties and rebuilding and things like that, but now they would have to worry about criminals coming up there and taking advantage of them. So I want to really applaud our district attorney. And I also, for the charges that were filed, those are really important to send the message to the people out there that are not only thinking about going up there and victimizing the properties, but the stuff that may come after this in the form of scams. You're not going to get away with it. And this team is not going to let you get away with it. And for the residents of Los Angeles, on behalf of our police chief, I just wanted to tell the residents of Los Angeles, this team has your back. We have patrols up in the hills right now while the evacuation orders are in place to make sure that your properties are safe. And as you can see with the investigation, when we get evidence of a crime, we leave no stone unturned, and we find people, and we will bring them to justice and hand them over to the district attorney. So again, on behalf of the city of Los Angeles, thank you for this team. This is really the one way that we're going to ensure that this region is safe, and the people that live in our region are going to be able to come back to some sort of semblance of their normal lives. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Alan Hamilton, Chief of Detectives, Los Angeles Police Department. I want to first acknowledge the dangerous and difficult work that's been done by our brothers and sisters in the fire service, especially our Los Angeles Fire Department employees, and our Los Angeles Police Department officers and employees, both sworn and civilian, who stood shoulder to shoulder with our firefighters from all over the United States and the world, really, to help fight this fire and bring justice to these individuals who are being victimized again. A couple of things on the investigative side. So for the individuals that were involved in the burglary up in the canyon, our investigation started immediately upon report, and we were quickly developing investigative leads on that case. I want to acknowledge the hard work of our Metropolitan Division Crime Impact Team, who dropped another case that they were working on and immediately went up on this case, utilizing multiple investigative techniques to identify these individuals, surveil them, make sure that a crime had actually occurred, verify that items were taken, and then effectively conducted surveillance and took them into custody in a safe manner and identified them as the individuals that were involved. Moving forward, there will be additional investigative information that will be developed as this case progresses, and we'll be able to release more information to the public. But at this time, we're going to be limited in terms of what we can release. In addition, I think most people are aware there was an incident where various individuals were attempting to identify themselves as firefighters. We continue to make progress on that case, and I anticipate that that is going to result in a successful filing as well. We've been able to develop information through our investigation that shows that there were conspiratorial acts that were involved in their activity, and I anticipate in the very near future we'll be filing additional charges against those individuals, as well as the misdemeanor charges of impersonating a public official. So I'm gonna close my remarks with this. We are aware that there are other crimes that have occurred, and my message to the public is this. Number one, we are aware of some of the individuals that are involved. The Los Angeles Police Department is going to continue those investigations and take them wherever they lead to. And I anticipate that we will be announcing additional arrests in the very near future for individuals that have been involved in activity within these closed areas. And there will be more to follow on that. The other thing I want to do is assure the community that at times you will see us out there in uniform and in black and white patrolling the area along with our National Guard partners. There are other times that you will not see us. We will be working undercover. We will be on social media. We will be conducting other investigations to bring every single one of these individuals that are involved in this criminal activity in the city of Los Angeles to justice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to now introduce Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. What you see up here, and you're hearing pieces of it, is probably somebody who is out here looking to burglarize, loot, or commit other crimes here in the county of Los Angeles or the city of Los Angeles' worst nightmare. And I say that because standing around me, and you'll hear from a lot of people from the get-go, when I was communicating with Chief Jim McDonald, I was getting calls from the district attorney, Nathan Hockman, who says, hey, if there's anybody committing crimes, I want to know. I want the cases as quickly as possible. Getting cases from Martina Estrada, or I'm not getting cases, Martina Estrada saying, hey, give me the cases. Everybody around me is hungry, whether it's the FBI, the ATF, all of our law enforcement partners. And why is that? Because we've seen hour and hour of people in our community suffering, losing their homes, losing their property. And just like everybody else, people are saying, hey, this is the reason I don't want to evacuate. I don't want to be victimized again. This is a strong message from all of us that we are here. And when we catch people, we mean business. We're going to arrest in the field. We're going to investigate. And then we're going to turn it over to our partners. And depending if it's a state case and or a federal case, we got it covered here. So whether we are talking about burglary, looting, we're talking about scams, we're talking about the misuse of drones, whatever it is, we're going to get you. Do not make this worse than it already is. We're in the middle of this. We have a lot of work to do. You've heard me over and over announce arrests that we are making. When we're making arrests, the 34 that I had as of this morning, not all of them are looting and burglary. But please note, and this is a strong message to everybody, because we still have an active curfew that is in effect, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. If you do not have any legitimate business in these areas, stay out, because our deputies are stopping people in a constitutional manner, I may add, and they are asking people questions. On many occasions, we are involved in these conversations. We're coming up with narcotics. We're coming up with individuals who are carrying guns. And guess what? None of them live in this area. So what are they doing there? You got to think, hey, why would I, if I have narcotics and a gun on me, go to an area that has a curfew in it? Well, that's what we're dealing with. We're going to deal with that. We're going to continue to work. And I appreciate the work that all of these folks are doing to make sure that the people in our community do not get re-victimized. Stay out of the curfew area. Do not come here to do anything you shouldn't be doing. You're going to get caught. And as you heard from the DA, and then you'll hear from our federal partners, you're going to get hammered. Thank you. And by the way, on behalf of all of our community and the deputies that I'm talking to who are working their butts off out there away from their family on 12-hour shifts plus, thank you guys for the work that you've done and the work you're going to do, because our police officers and deputies want to know when they stop and arrest somebody that somebody's going to get prosecuted and there's going to be consequences. So thank you.